Jesse, good morning. How are you, my man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I read somewhere that this took 45 or 50 takes to do that commercial. Is that true?
It was actually closer to 65.
65 takes. Did that mean that you kissed Bar Refaeli 65 times?
Yeah, for 18 seconds. 18 seconds at a time each.
18 seconds. So wow, that's you probably kissed her more than Leonardo DiCaprio did.
Yes.
I think so. Possibly.
What took 65 takes? I mean, if I were you, I would just in the middle of it, do something that they had to retake it, like fart or make like a weird facial twitch. And go, oh, got to do that again. Sorry.
No, it's actually very typical on movie sets and TV shows and commercials that they would just do lots of different angles and close-ups and like just different ways of shooting it. So it wasn't anything that we were doing. It was something that they just wanted more of. They couldn't get enough of us.
Did you get aroused from all that?
You have to stay professional and mature on set.
Oh, so you weren't aroused during that. Now, how was Bar Refaeli as you're filming this commercial? She has to make out with you 65 times. You probably, and don't take this the wrong way, but I'm sure you are the least attractive guy that she's ever made out with in her entire life. How did she treat you?
Well, it's funny because everyone keeps saying like, you're a nerd, you're not supposed to be making out with a beautiful girl, but I mean, look at, there's so many, what's wrong with me? I mean, I'm, just because I'm smart doesn't mean I don't know, I don't hang out with beautiful women all the time. I have some really beautiful friends, and
but you're not the typical guy that a really hot chick is going to go for, and that's not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Neither am I. Take a look at me. I'm not the best looking dude either. So the fact that you're making out with this Super Bowl,
the guys on Glee are kind of nerdy. Some of them.
All of them.
Yeah. So how did she treat you during the shoot?
Oh, she was very friendly to me. She was very, very sweet and nice and very very friendly and wanting to get to know me, and we became friends and throughout the thing, and it was a nice day of work. It was really one of the best days of work I've ever had.
Have you talked to Bar Refaeli since then?
Just through Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Do you have her cell phone?
Could you give it to me?
No. I do not have it. I would not give it out either.
How's she taste, man?
She tastes like every chocolate bar you've ever seen.
Honey, that was good.
Now, what I find interesting about Jesse is what are you? I think you're like 34 or 35 years old, right?
34, yeah.
34, but you look as if you're a teenager. You're almost frozen in time.
I know. I don't know what the secret is. I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm not doing.
And
it's not.
People have probably seen the video on YouTube. It is it's the world's greatest extra is the YouTube video. You can search. It's been viewed millions of times. And this is a compilation of you in not even all, but many of your extra roles where you're just in the background and they highlight your face. Did you put this compilation together or who put it together?
I did not. I actually have a fan in Sweden that put it together. And I have fans my following started as a cult following, and then it's just grown into massive proportions now because of the Super Bowl ad. But I've always had a legion of fans that have rallied behind me, from Chuck fans, because I worked on the show Chuck for 5 years. People that have seen me on movies that have only played in Europe, or things like that. I just have a way of gathering fans, and I'm glad that they're supporting me.
Yeah, it's just because he's such an average sort of guy. He's just sort of an average doofusy guy, and I think people can relate to that.
Exactly. I definitely represent the everyday guy. I'm just like the next guy, that next schlub walking down the street. I'm just happen to be.
Do you get a lot of girls out of this, Jesse, because of all of the movies and television shows that you've appeared in? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you get girls? Tell me your love life.
I'm single right now, but it definitely helps with the pickup lines in the bar. I don't really need to use them, you know.
Have you gotten laid since this aired during the Super Bowl?
It's Wednesday.
I've been pretty busy.
Busy getting laid? Yeah. All
Party,
right.
I've been pretty busy with all these interviews. I haven't really had time for that.
Yeah, Jesse's like, please, Rover, let me off the phone so I could go hook up with a chick and take my newfound fame. But you've been on the Tonight Show before because of this compilation where this video has been seen millions of times. And it's so funny because he'll be in like a million different TV shows, but for 6 frames, he's walking behind someone in the shot. And there he is. Now, tell me, do you want to become a guy who has bigger roles in these television shows?
I've had bigger roles. Some of those scenes in the World's Greatest Extra, I'm actually talking. The guy dubbed it over with music. But I've had roles before. I've been in Monk, and I've been on Entourage, and I've done guest spots on. I was just on the Mindy Project, and I've done movies. I was in a big movie called The Jerk Theory. You can watch it on Netflix, and I mean it's.
Well, has your agent told you not to lose weight, to maintain this image, and keep trying out and auditioning for something bigger?
I'm like Jessica Simpson and Jennifer Hudson. I'm at Weight Watchers, so I'm doing trying to lose the weight. And
but won't that hurt?
Oh, that could ruin you. I kind of like this look that you have going on, Jesse.
Well, I'm not trying to lose 100 pounds. I'm just trying to lose 35 pounds before I turn 35. I think that's the goal.
Sure. So, Jesse, tell me what your day is like. Do people contact you in advance for these extra roles? Do you have to go and show up someplace and wait around? How does this work?
For extra work, it is usually you find out the day before when someone needs you for something, and they'll call you and say they want to work you. Are you available? And if you're available, you say yes, and then they give you a hotline number, and you call that number that has your information of like where you're supposed to go, wardrobe information, all that type of stuff, what time to show up, and then you go, and then you prep for that, and then the next day you go, and sometimes it's a 6 a.m. call, sometimes it's like a noon call, sometimes it's a night call. You show up at 4 p.m. You work till like 2 in the morning. So days can be all crazy, and you can have a quick day, a 2-hour day, a 3-hour day, or you can have really long days. Which are the best ones because then you get overtime. Jesse
Heiman, the world's greatest extra, is on with us. He was in the Super Bowl commercial, kissing, making out with Bar Refaeli. How much do you get paid when you're an extra in one of these? Is it a flat? Is it always the same rate? Is there a difference depending on what the project is?
Extra work is around. I think it's at $142 for SAG union members now. I'm not sure what non-union make. But this was not an extra gig. This was a featured.
Sure, this one was. Yeah, the Super Bowl one was, of course. Yeah, but if I wanted to be an extra in the background at Glee, how much do they pay me? $150? $150. Yeah. So
is this your full-time job?
Acting is my full-time job right now. Yes.
So doing extra work and commercials.
Now, did they shell out the big bucks for the Super Bowl commercial, Jesse?
I don't know. I haven't seen the paycheck yet.
Well, when they say, first of all, how'd you get picked for this? Did you have to audition for it?
I had to audition for it. There's a process casting. My commercial agent submitted me. It said right on the breakdown for casting, you have to be okay kissing supermodel Bar Refaeli in front of the Super Bowl audience.
Wow.
And I'm thinking if someone said no, they should leave the business now.
Yeah.
And then was there any, I've watched this commercial of you kissing Bar Refaeli. Was there any tongue involved in this kiss? Because it's obviously open mouth.
Yes. In fact, if you want to see the unedited version, you can go on GoDaddy.com and watch the unedited version right now. And I think that's actually funnier because my tongue is going crazy. It's like gone wild.
Did they not allow that to be shown? CBS didn't allow that to be shown in the Super Bowl?
CBS said it was too hot for TV. But I think it's more. more hilarious, but more like something you'd see in like a scary movie type movie.
That's
You know,
Yeah.
it's humorous. I think people would have found that more humorous and maybe laughed at the commercial more than were grossed out by it.
One of my producers told me that they found that your celebrity net worth lists you at $500,000. Is that accurate?
Well, not yet, but hopefully in the future that could be a possibility. I'm not. Even though I'm working a lot, I'm not anywhere close to being a millionaire just yet.
What's your next project?
I'm working on a pilot for Amazon. Actually, Amazon is making TV shows now. So
Yeah, for their Amazon Instant or whatever.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Well, Jesse Heiman, the world's greatest intern who made out with Bar Refaeli and that
Extra.
famous what did I
World's
say
greatest intern.
Oh, intern. He probably interned
Extra.
a few times too. I
Right.
bet he's done that. He's done a little bit of everything, I'm sure. And Jess, did you move out to Hollywood in order to get into acting? Was that your big goal?
My big goal was actually to do writing or to do producing or directing, but I fell into acting. I signed up for it, and I had no idea that it would become my career. But now I can use all the contacts I've made and all the to possibly add something else to my work.
How was Danica Patrick, hon? Was she totally cool to you? Was she nice?
She was very nice. Yes, she's very very nice and very intelligent, and she's it was great for me working with both of them because they're two women that I had previously searched on like Google Images to see pictures
sure
of.
you did.
And then
Spank bank.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's so funny.
Ew, look at the tongue.
Oh, there's the uncensored. I'm watching the uncensored one. Oh, man, your tongue's going wild in this. Oh, they both are. Oh, wow.
That's
you
can
animal,
see,
Jesse.
Yeah, CBS would never let that.
Oh, that's great. Wow, that's fantastic. Oh, man.
Oh my God, I want to kiss her.
This guy he's a sexual dynamo,
Wow.
Jesse is. Well, this is great. What a
That was
great
awesome.
thing for Jesse Heiman to get in this Super Bowl commercial. And Danica Patrick, she's recently divorced or getting a divorce. Did you try to put the moves on her and say, hey, you can get
I'm
a piece
Jesse Heiman. I'll break yours.
Yeah, you can get a piece of this.
she was very nice to me. I wasn't trying to make any moves on her. I was just working with her.
Yeah, I hear you. All right.
Jesse, have any men offered to kiss you just to say they kissed the guy that kissed Bar?
Just Danny Deutsch on the Today Show. He wanted to kiss me.
That's awesome.
Well,
Very cool.
Jesse, I appreciate you coming on. Good luck in the future. I'm sure we'll see you in split-second flashes in many TV shows and movies to come.
I'm sure it'll be different.
And,
or larger projects after that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Good luck, my man. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Jesse Heiman is his name.
Very cool.